Well, President Trump standing firm on his sweeping new tariffs, urging Americans to trust his plan. Prices of things like cars, clothing, electronics, and groceries all are expected to rise. The president claims, though, this will free the U.S. from dependence on foreign goods and make a boom in domestic manufacturing. Now, Stellantis, that is the third largest U.S. automaker, said today it is shutting down plants and laying off hundreds of workers because of the foreign auto tariffs.
I think it's doing very well. The markets are going to boom. The stock is going to boom.
A bipartisan group of senators wants to limit the president's power to enact these types of measures, so they filed a bill today that would require a president to seek congressional approval for future tariffs. Now, the financial markets did not like those tariffs. The Dow lost 4%, the S&P 500 4.8%, the tech-heavy NASDAQ dropped 6%. This is the worst day on Wall Street since the start of the pandemic in 2020. Well, Colorado Congressman Jason Crow, a Democrat who represents parts of the metro south and east of Denver, was home from Washington today, so I asked him to stop by Denver 7 to talk about the tariffs and other things. And Congressman Crow called the tariffs unnecessary pain and a self-inflicted wound. And he also said that many Republican members of Congress are privately against them. Are you hearing that about the tariffs from Republicans sort of privately?
Absolutely. I mean, they're coming to me and saying this is going to be devastating for their small businesses, for their communities, for their states. But, I don't need private discussion anymore. What we need is public discussion, right? People need to be standing up and saying this is not the right way to do it. That clearly we need to continue to revitalize our industrial base and manufacturing in America. It's one of my main priorities, and it needs to happen. But these tariffs will not do it. Let's be clear.
Wide-ranging interview with him. And a couple of weeks ago, the New York Times ran a long, flattering profile of Crow, painting him as the future of the Democratic Party. So tomorrow night at 10, I'll have his reaction to that for you. Here's a little bit of it. First of all, your reaction to that. And second of all, I think in the first graph, it said he may hold the key to flipping the House in 26. Do you hold that key? And what is that key, Congressman?
Well, when I read that, I was like, damn it, I failed at the number one rule of politics, and that is manage expectations, right?
We'll have that interview for you tomorrow night. Colorado Republican Congresswoman Lauren Boebert, of course, disagrees with Crow on the tariffs. In a post on X, she said, quote, President Trump ran on helping the American worker and bringing back American manufacturing. Our farmers, cattlemen, and ranchers, she says, are thrilled with these tariffs. Representative Gabe Evans, also a Republican, also backing President Trump. He says farmers have been disadvantaged in foreign trade deals and will benefit from reciprocal tariffs that promote fair and free trade.